morning, guys. It is Tuesday here in our house. It's 9:20 and we're just kind of getting breakfast going. My two oldest girls have already eaten. My younger three, they take a little bit to get hungry, and then I always just have my coffee first, and then in an hour or two have breakfast. That's just, I used to do keto, and that's just, I got used to kind of doing that, eating later. So anyway, I'm whipping them up some eggs, and eggs and sausage, and then I have some pears that I kind of want to get gone before they expire. So I'm going to cut those up and put them on their plate. They do like them, it's just no one reaches for them unless it's like suggested. So I'm not sure why. I think they just forget about it because we don't normally buy it. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We're getting breakfast ready. I woke up with super itchy eyes, so that's why there's no makeup on. I figure why put it on if I'm just gonna itch it off, and then it usually also just makes it worse too. So we're gonna get our breakfast eaten and get school going. It's supposed to storm here today between like 2 and 4. There's chances of tornadoes and whatnot. So I put a freezer meal out to thaw. We're gonna do those tater tot nachos we did before, and then I just kind of want to make sure that we have things ready to go if we need to go down into our cellar. If it quits raining, it's been raining off and on. The kids really want to get outside, so I might just have to let them play under the carport and back my van up because I know they really want to play. We'll just have to see how it goes. So that is what we're up to. Got our eggs and sausage. We like our sausage a little crispy. Just got this from Aldi. I had to run. I went out last night with my mom. She needed fruit, and I always end up, I go with her to get fruit a lot. It's like our weekly date, I guess. Me and my mom, we go get fruit, and I always end up picking things up. That's really good. Here's those pears I'm wanting to get rid of. Walmart had this deal. I just got these out of the dishwasher. You got, I think it was 4 of these plates, 4 little round plates. It might be 5. It's 4 or 5. 4 of these plates, 4 round plates, 4 little bowls, and then 4 or 5, like I said, I don't remember, forks and spoons. All of that for $5. So I mostly use these just for my little girls, and I've had them down low where they can get to them because they're getting to where they want to sometimes make their own snacks, but they can't reach the stuff. So, sorry, I'm stirring my eggs now. Anyway, I thought that was a really good deal for $5, but Liam's going to use one today because I thought he might just think it's fun. I'm going to slice up these pears, and then this is our tater tot nachos for tonight. I did these, well, this month, because it's still April. Today's the last day of April. I did this the first week of the month, and I'm just letting it thaw. I'll give you a peek in here. Alright, so here's how the little ones' plates turned out. Sorry, I'm in the shadow. Eggs, sausage, that pear, blueberries, and some yogurt to dip their pears. They like to do that with apples, so I thought, hey, let's try it with pears. So there's their plates, and here's my mama plate coffee. So we're gonna go, and the ones that are eating are gonna eat, and the other 2 are gonna come sit because I'm gonna also read our Bible for this morning. Does that look yummy, sissy? And then after we read our Bible, we're gonna go outside for a little bit. Okay? Be careful. Good job. Alright, we've moved the van so everyone can play. Are you riding your scooter? Yeah?
We've had these scooters a long time.
Yes, we've had them for a little bit. We got the chalk out. This is our storm cellar, and my husband, when he was working on his truck, I don't know what those are called, but anyway, they're still sitting there. So I want to get this opened up because there's usually cobwebs that go down the stairs, and it's no fun to walk down it. Yes, she was the first one down because Dad was getting someone, and I was getting, I think the 2 little ones we were getting, and she was the first one down, and so she had to take her jacket and be the spider slayer.
Oh, what?
Didn't you? Oh yeah, there's a squirrel.
That's Nuts-a-Woo.
Oh, Nuts-a-Woo, and there's a cat, and we used to have a rose bush there, and something in the dirt killed it, but it lasted a few years. So anyway, they're gonna do that, and I thought I would read from our zoology book. And I think there's some eggy experiments coming up soon. Yeah, about eggs. Because we're talking about eggs today. Alright, since we're learning about eggs, it said to squeeze the egg in your bare hand. Now this one had a little hole in it, so we'll see if it works. Squeeze it your hardest. Is it breaking?
No.
Did you think it would?
She likes the egg.
Squeeze it your hardest.
Mom, watch.
Yeah.
It's my little
Oh, I'm sure she would eat it, honey.
Yeah, she tried to eat it.
Think about, yeah, she would so eat it. All right, let's see.
Little baby chicken.
That one had a crack. Oh, it's okay. Oh my gosh.
Get away.
Ginger wants the egg.
Okay, well that one had a crack. So if it has a crack,
egg on her
you
head.
have weakened it. Right? It's like if you were fighting an army and you took out 5 men, you've weakened the army, haven't you? You can go wash your hands if you
I
want.
got an egg on my knee.
Okay. Do you want to squeeze it, Aria?
Is it okay?
Mommy, this is my little baby egg.
Yes, it's fine. Let her squeeze one.
Squeeze it.
No, we're gonna boil that for lunch.
Yay!
Sorry, little baby chicken.
But it's not chicken.
No, I just did it.
Yes, because that never had an embryo in it, right? That would have never turned into a chicken. It's an unfertilized egg. Okay. Liam, can Aria squeeze your egg, please?
Please.
Don't drop it. Let's try not to make a big mess. Hold it. You can take it.
Don't drop it.
Give it to
Can you
her.
not squeeze?
Now squeeze it really hard. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Oh my goodness, yes.
I do it like right here on my thumb.
Really? Okay. So if the pressure is all over the egg, it doesn't break. But if it's targeted in one area, it will break.
Yeah, I've learned that.
Yeah. So,
Right now I'm gonna wash my hands.
and probably your arm.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think it broke when you targeted your pressure to one area?
Because you do it all over, like,
Okay, hold on.
it's like,
I on all your eggs.
I guess, like, I don't know, like you're pushing in one area with all your strength, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of you using,
It's kind of like, let's see, if you're a group of people and someone's attacking you, but you're a group and you're standing firm together, everyone's taking part of that load, right? So no one's gonna fall. Now, if an enemy's attacking you and just you alone and putting all their pressure on one spot of you, you're more likely to fall, aren't you? Right? Now, we were going to boil eggs to show the membrane when you peel them, but we found in this one that membrane is still there.
I want to touch it.
Oh my goodness.
Here, Liam, do some.
No.
Look.
You want to touch the membrane, Liam?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow, you did find the air pocket. Let's see. Yep, because that's the wider end. That's so cool, Liam. I don't know if y'all can see it on here. Okay, show Vi. Show Vi the air pocket.
Look, see?
So maybe we don't have to do boiled eggs, but I think now everyone wants them.
Yeah, I'm a boiled eggs.
Right there, if you push
Yes.
down, like,
We found the air pockets. And we learned that the bottom of the egg is really the top of the egg, right? the
So-
wide part.
so like you always
This is
see
the bottom.
eggs like this, but actually.
Wait, this
Yeah,
is the top.
I think it's just easier to package because again, you don't want the pressure on a single, like a small point. You want the pressure on a wider point. It's less likely to break.
So like that's why you just think it's like this.
Probably
Yeah.
just
We found some flowers, so of course they need to be picked. Huh? Not all of them, Violet. Leave some for the bees. I like those. Those are very pretty.
You can have the rest.
Very pretty. Got some scooter riders, a dog walker, and 2 just walkers. They normally ride in the wagon, so their treat is walking. Is that your treat today? Walking? Alright, and this is lunch today. We normally don't do eggs twice in a day, but with all of our science stuff, we just decided to do boiled eggs for lunch. A lot of my kiddos like to sprinkle garlic salt on their boiled eggs, but yeah, I have a bunch of watermelon that I cut about a week ago. I have this, and then I think 2 more pieces in a bag, so I'm trying to get that going. The kiwis have been around for a little over a week, so we're getting those going. And then just some cheese cubes, and this is still from that 5 pounds of cheese I bought from Sam's. It's been almost 4 weeks now. That'll be, I think, the last of it. I think I have a couple of slices left that I sliced, but what I did with that 5 pounds was I sliced most of it, and then I cubed some because I knew we would probably run out of cheese cubes, and we did, but just recently, like yesterday, from the cheese cubes I bought from Sam's. So lasting a long time. Anyway, all the kids are gonna go munch down on this, and I'm gonna make me a mama plate. I think I will do a boiled egg or 2, some cottage cheese and blueberries for mine, and then we will move on to another subject in school. I'm not sure yet. You ready to eat?
Yum,
Yeah.
yum.
Okay, so I made a dozen boiled eggs, and I don't know why I always just make a dozen. It's never enough. I really apologize for the lack of makeup, but with my itching eyes from allergies, I just can't do it. Anyway, so I'm gonna make not a whole other dozen, I don't think, because my kids don't like them cold. I do for salads and stuff. I could maybe do it, but I'm just gonna do a few more, because especially Aria, she's had 2 and almost all of her food, and she's still wanting more eggs. So I'm probably gonna do half a dozen, and then I'm gonna go pull my van back under my carport, because along with, like, we're supposed to get possible tornadoes, and it said like golf ball size hail and rain, and we had a chance of all this like a week or 2 ago, and it didn't even sprinkle. So I'm telling the kids, don't freak out too much. They're all very weather sensitive. Violet will sometimes get so upset even just when it rains that she'll throw up. So you can be, well, you'll already see this. This day will be over. I was gonna say you can be praying for us, but anywho, I'm sure it'll all work out fine. But I'm going to get these eggs. I got them going. I'm gonna go move my van back under the carport. And yeah, I tried to get my husband to come home early because he's supposed to get out from work right when it's like the worst time, and he says I'm not leaving just because it might storm. And I'm like, oh, because between 2 and 4 is supposed to be like the worst time, or the most possible time for things to happen, and he gets off work at 3, so he'll be driving during the worst time, and that kind of freaks me out. But I trust his judgment. I'm sure if it looks really bad, he won't drive. He'll just stay there. This is, I think I had a zit there and I scratched it in the night, in case you're wondering what that is. So got these eggs going. It's 12:14. I'm gonna go move my van. We have a whole school mess going on here. School mess, still lunch mess. You can probably hear I have phonics videos on for Aria. Keeps her kind of busy while we're doing school, and you know, she's learning. So all right, the kids followed me out to move my car, and they voted that we open up the cellar door and sweep the spider webs out.
There's lots of jumpy, weird bugs in here.
Yeah, crickets, honey, they're crickets. Oh no, katydids, I think. That's what you're looking at. So anyway, those are the stairs that go down. Maybe we'll take y'all down when Lissa gets done. I do not like going down there.
I hate it.
Just because the stairs, I don't like katydids, I don't like spider webs. Lissa, maybe get your shoes on and you can travel down. So anyway, and then I think yeah, I'm gonna get the bottled water out of the trunk and take it down there and pack a bag of snacks to put by the door in case we have to go. Okay, so here is our shelter. It's not pretty, but it functions. I wonder if this is really echoey to them. It's really echoey. I think whoever lived here before us used this as a workout room. So we only have 4 chairs. We have a candle, and oh, a spider web touched me. And apparently we left, another spider web touched me. And Katie did. Oh, you guys, I'm a big old baby about spiders. Apparently we left a backpack in here last year, so I'm gonna go clean this out. Okay, so I doubt we'll have to go to our shelter, and I do plan on us being able to eat dinner. But if something happens, this is a bag. We pack one every summer to go to the shelter. They won't stay in here. It's just anytime something happens, I try to sometime in the day stop and prepare a bag. You just never know. You might be in your shelter for way longer than you think, or you don't know if anything bad will happen, so I like to be prepared. So I'm just packing some snacks. I have cookies, I have peanut butter crackers, pretzels, gonna take this bag of almonds and these 6 bananas. I might throw in some oranges, maybe, maybe not. And then I don't want to have to unplug the charger I use every day in case I forget tonight and don't want to come back up here to get it out. So I'm gonna take this wireless. Me and my husband can both charge our phones on that if we need to. And then I get kiddos that, like I said, get really freaked out. You don't know how long you're gonna be in there, so I picked up one of their favorite books. We've read it a couple of times, but I know that'll help. I was gonna do a little house book, but it was put in cabinets in a different room, and this was handy, so I just grabbed that one. And then my Bible, because I thought if we get stuck, we can read some Psalms or Proverbs. I mean, if we get scared, might help calm the kids down. And then I just grabbed an Uno Dare, because again, I feel like the more normal you make it feel, the less freaked out they get. And sometimes when you're in a shelter, it can get really loud from the winds and the rain, especially with it being under a metal carport. And you can hear all the cars driving down the road down there. So just things to help them not freak out. And then I got my bottled water. Guys, so here's the nacho tater tots all cooked up. Looks yummy. And then over here we have some lettuce if people want to put lettuce on top, jalapenos because I have a few that like real spicy things, sour cream, cheese, and then this is spinach and romaine mixed together. I'm just going to eat a salad, and then if anyone wants a salad on the side, that's there for them. So this is what we're eating tonight on Tuesday. Alright, we're back outside. So I don't remember when I last recorded. Say hi.
Hi.
We finished up school, we ate dinner, and then, so we ate, my husband came home, and the little ones really wanted to show him the shelter, the storm shelter, because they added like a rug and chairs and pictures. I didn't show you guys that. The kids all wanted to draw like cheerful pictures to make the shelter less scary for them and for the little ones. So all the kids colored some pictures to hang up on the walls down there. We had an extra rug we didn't need. They put that down there, and we took 2 more chairs, so now we have 6. And there are 7 of us, but you know, Aria can sit in the lap or the rug. There's, you know, things to sit on. And then we got our water down there. So the little ones, Violet really wanted to show Daddy the shelter. Aria wants you to go play with her. You better go get her.
Wait, hold on. Mine till you said it. Oh, I did sit in my lap.
Yes. So anyway, so we did that, and then my husband Aaron, he's working on a resume because there's an opening at his current job for a different position, so he has an interview tomorrow. So that's exciting. He's working on his resume for that. So we're just outside, most of us. Natalie and Liam are enjoying their gaming time. They get to do a little bit of video games after they've done school, usually before dinner. But it just worked out today to do it after dinner. So that's fine. Me, Melissa, Violet, and Aria are playing outside. It keeps sprinkling off and on. There was a tornado in a place where we go hiking a lot at Sulphur, which is like an hour south of us. There was a tornado there, but right now it's just kind of gray up there. It sprinkles off and on, but we don't even have to go inside. It's such a light sprinkle. This spot's driving me nuts.
And if you ever see like something spinning or like a cloud coming down,
that's a tornado. So I don't think anything will happen. The worst time is over, you know, from the timeline they gave us, but sometimes they're wrong. So anyway, we're gonna play outside for a little bit, and then me and Melissa and Natalie want to play a game called Prime Climb. It's kind of like a math game, but it's a board game, and so yeah, that'll be fun. So we're gonna go play that, and I think the 3 younger ones will play their Swamp. What did I said swamp. That's funny. Some Swamp, which is also a math game, but they find it really fun because they're not old enough to do the other one. You have to like multiply and divide and stuff. So they'll do that while we do that, and then we're reading The Whipping Boy right now. We finished Sing Down the Moon. Wow, it got really windy. Sorry guys, that was probably loud for you too. We're reading The Whipping Boy. So we finished Sing Down the Moon. We started The Whipping Boy last night. So we'll play our games and we'll read our Whipping Boy. And we're going to finish that tomorrow, and then we have a book club meeting to go to on Friday for The Magician's Nephew, and after we go to that book club meeting on Friday, we will start The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe on Saturday. So I'm trying to squeeze in some little books between our Narnia books so we can keep getting read-alouds in. Sorry, I'm watching the kiddos play instead of looking at you guys. But anyway, that's our evening, playing games and reading books, and I know my little girls especially need baths because we have been outside a lot playing chalks and, you know, squeezing those eggs and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to just cross our fingers and wish for the best that we don't have any tornadoes come along tonight or today. Our tornado watch ends at 11 p.m. So if the siren doesn't go off at dinner, it usually goes off when you get in bed, when you like just get there. So hope that doesn't happen either. And yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to close the vlog here. So thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Oh, be sure and subscribe if you have not. Bye, guys.